Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with the top 3 decks in Clash Royale to destroy overleveled players. No one wants to lose simply because your opponent has higher level cards, and these decks will make your life a lot easier. Each one of the decks today is a fast cycle deck, so that means that you can outplay your opponent and outpace all of their counters. Whether it's a musketeer or a firecracker, if you can keep that alive, you'll get a lot of juicy elixir trades, and you can distract your opponent's P.E.K.K.A.s and big units with skeletons and fire spirit. And with that elixir advantage, you can throw your win condition at your opponent or go for spell cycle, and it doesn't matter what card levels they have, because if they don't have enough elixir, they just can't defend you. Basically, what I'm saying here is fast cycle decks are definitely the way to outplay people with much higher card levels. If you're running a golem deck or a beatdown deck, you can't break through cards that have higher levels than you. If they've got a P.E.K.K.A. or if they've got a huge wizard, your golem is never going to break through. You've got to outplay people, and the best way of doing that is cycle. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. And a huge thanks to everyone that's using credit code SirTag to support the channel. The first deck of the day is my personal favorite. We sub out the Archer Queen for a Musketeer, so it's a little bit more free-to-play friendly and easier to level up. And we're basically running a deck that all the pro players are playing in Clash Royale. It's a great deck because you've got the Fireball bait with the Musketeer and the Royal Hogs, and you've got the quality defense of Royal Delivery and Cannon and Skeletons and Fire Spirit to get you the juicy positive elixir trades. So let's get right into the action and show you why this deck dominates. Here we go. So we're going to show you guys why this is one of the most dominant decks when you're under leveled. I want a Fire Spirit first and foremost, and then figure out what our opponent's got. Don't want a Royal Hogs if he's going to have Mega Knight. Ooh, are you going to have Mega Knight anyway? After we see Bandit, I'm expecting P.E.K.K.A. If you've got P.E.K.K.A. plus Fireball, it's still not that scary because you're spending so much elixir to counter the Royal Hogs. That Bandit got destroyed, and you dropped a Fireball. So that was already 7 elixir to counter 5. We're up 2, baby. So I can Musketeer in the back pretty safely because he's not going to be able to Fireball it. He might Bandit, and then Royal Ghost the other side and try to full send me. But I've got Royal Delivery, and I've got Cannon, so it's not that too big of a worry. I'm going to Cannon preemptively because I want to make sure that I have elixir and I don't waste my skeletons. I'll try to get a log down here on top of the Electro Wizard, maybe even a Battle Ram, depending on what he's feeling. But yeah, Royal Ghost gets fully countered by Cannon, so it's an even elixir trade. And I love Cannon for that reason. As long as, you know, it fully counters Balloon now, like it doesn't matter because it counters all the other ground cards too. So I love looking at it and being like, you are revived. You are now a new card that everyone can use again. You weren't able to use it before because it would die so often to Balloon Lumberjack cycles, and that was a huge problem. So glad that they revitalized the card by nerfing Balloon. I'm going to go in for a Royal Delivery here. Hopefully being able to hit the Bandit as well would be ideal. If I can pull the Bandit, that would be awesome. Doesn't necessarily happen there. It is what it is. I'll log back the Bandit. I'll take a slightly more damage from the right-hand side, but I've done way more value in the right-hand side on him too, so I'll take it. I can Cannon here. It'll pull the Royal Ghost. The Musketeer is going to lock because he doesn't care about it. And I think I need a Royal Hogs when the Royal Ghost is out of cycle. So then we get a Fireball from our opponent. It will be a -1 trade for me. But if you look at the damage that I get, it will always be more than 1 elixir worth, right? If he drops a Fireball, I still get like 3 hits on the tower. And for 1 elixir, 300 damage is a pretty good trade. I can Musketeer, and then I can cycle back to a Cannon. Usually what you want to do is you want to cycle your Musketeer first, get them to Fireball, or go in for a poison on it, and then you can get more value afterward. Oh, I'm able to Skeletons here, and then Fire Spirit. This should completely counter it, unless he goes in for a Zapperino. And yeah, that Musketeer is able to finish off the P.E.K.K.A. too. Yes, sir. Look at that defense. Royal Delivery in the house. Skeletons surround on top of the Royal Ghost. We are clean. We are pristine, and this deck is absolutely destructively mean. Yo, I can go in for a Royal Hogs here. He's probably going to P.E.K.K.A., so I'm going to log it to disrupt it so it doesn't get that first hit or second hit. Please give me some more Royal Hogs damage. Why are they clumped up and not targeting the tower there? What's up with that? Okay, you guys already know Earthquake, even if it is under-leveled like our level 13 Earthquake, it will be able to take out the tower from that point on. So all I have to do is focus up on a defense. I think we should be able to do this pretty well. I'm going to get a Fire Spirit down here, try to get another log, and then, yeah, I think we're okay if I can get a Cannon, actually. So first and foremost, we're going to go for the Cannon, make sure that we finish off the P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, you can continue to spam, but I've got logs, so it's not that big of a worry. And then I can Royal Delivery and Skeletons here, and this should completely shut it down. With an Earthquake, we walk away the win. It's a beautiful sight to see. This deck destroys P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam. If you guys are ever worried about bridge spam players on ladder, look no further, play this deck. Here we go, guys. We're going to see what's up. Singularity, red games. Okay, so I don't know what you got, but I am ready to just spam you like a savage. So I have Earthquake and Cannon under-leveled in this deck, and I don't have Archer Queen, so I'm going to be running Musketeer. The most scuffed variation of the deck still works out really well, especially after the Archer Queen will eventually get nerfed. You want to be running Musketeer, so you should be practicing it, guys. I think that Archer Queen is undeniably the best card in the game, so it has to be nerfed at some point. I'm going to Royal Hogs on the right-hand side because I think the Electro Dragon's just going to die. I don't know what it'll do. Ooh, okay. All right. So even if my cannon is under-leveled, this will fully counter the balloon with a Fire Spirit, I think. It should take 2 hits from the balloon here, so that's good stuff. Yes, sir. Look at that. Level 13 cannon, putting in the work, and then he spams in the other side and doesn't get any damage, right? Like, he's going to go for the Lava Hound, maybe. No. He's got Lumberjack. There's no way he's got Lava Hound. He's going to go for Lumberjack Balloon Freeze every single time, and it's going to get cannibalized by our cannon. The fact is, even if your card doesn't shoot up and it's under-leveled, it doesn't matter. The main card that you want to be leveling up in this deck is the Musketeer and the Royal Hogs because they're your main win condition and your defense. Everything else is pretty much a distraction. What are you going to do, man? Are you going to go for the Lumberjack Balloon Freeze? What you going to have from me? If I Musketeer here, it'll kill the Inferno Dragon. I don't want to drop it too close to the cannon, though, because he'll probably freeze on everything. Okay. I'll do this. Maybe get skeletons down, and then if you freeze, it's fine, because then I can Royal Delivery and shut it all down. Look at the bowler. The bowler didn't lock on to anything of value. It wasted all its time on simple skeletons and a Royal Delivery, too. So he doesn't have Lumberjack. He doesn't have Bowler. What does he have? Barbaro? Yeah, that's it. That was the only card in ground that he had for it. And then I think his Bowler is still out of cycle, so it's going to be better for me to go in for a Royal Hogs here. Without the Barbaro, the splash damage, he's going to have to cycle back to the Bowler and drop an Electro Dragon first. That's a horrible interaction for my dude. Nothing to body block the Royal Hogs from getting up close and personal in this man's face and doing a ton of damage. So I can activate King Tower if I really want to. I think it's not necessary, though. I'll go for a cannon. I need to cycle back to a Royal Delivery. Usually with this deck, it's all about spamming deliveries. That's how you get damage. And most of the time when you play against people better, like I guess this guy's playing this pretty well, you will see them going for tornadoes on offense to line up your stuff with the bowler. So you make sure that you drop things up top if you're at a low elixir count and you're low on tower HP. You need to protect that from the bowler because they will always do that if they can. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs here. He's likely going to go balloon other side, so I would cycle Skeletons and Fire Spirit and get back to another cannon, but he didn't do it, interestingly enough. I guess I can go for Earthquake. Could do enough with the Musketeer also damaging down the bowler and slowing down the bowler so it doesn't get any value whatsoever. Are you kidding me right now? Are you joking? These are big jokes out here, bro. These are big jokes. We're going to pull you to Santa Fe. We're going to get that King Tower activation today, baby. It's a beautiful sight to see. Activating King Tower with those 2 cannon placements. If you don't know, now you know. So if you play against a balloon and you're in fast cycle and double elixir, activate King Tower every single time. Otherwise, simply drop your cannon and the balloon will never break through. Because Musketeer outputs so much damage and is easy to level up, and cannon, no matter what level it is, it's still going to be good on defense. This is one of the best decks to play if you're under-leveled. And you guys might recognize the second deck of the day from my Trash and Treasure series. We actually got this from a viewer, Dorado Dragon. This is an amazing deck. Basically, anything with an Inferno Tower would be perfect for ladder pushing. Inferno Tower, if you can keep it alive and safe, it can melt any over-leveled beatdown push. Whether it's a Golem, a Lava Hound, or a Giant coming at you, it's going to get melted in seconds. As long as you can keep your Inferno Tower alive, you are safe. This deck does a great job of doing so with the Freeze Electro Wizard and then also the Guards and Valkyrie to keep things away and stay safe no matter the matchup. So let's get into a game and show you why it's so strong. Here we go. We are ready to show you the power of Inferno Tower. No matter what match we play against, even if it's under-leveled in level 13 or, level 12 versus a level 14, if you've got Electro Wizard or Freeze to keep your opponent's tank in place, you are still able to melt it. The Inferno Tower melts and ramps up over time to deal more damage. So it's extremely important that you keep it alive. And when you've got the stun of the Electro Wizard and the Freeze, you can hold everything in place and make sure that they never touch it. It's a good sight to see. Obviously, playing against someone that goes in for a Lava Hound like that is an extremely ambitious maneuver, and I think that's okay for me because I can, first and foremost, reset everything with the Electro Wizard and guarantee that the Inferno Tower is going to stay alive. So, great stuff. We get damage there, and then I can protect... Oh, no! Why would you miner... Why would you miner there? The miner got targeted by the Inferno Tower? How did that happen? I feel like the miner was so far away from the Inferno Tower. I don't even understand. That was the most ridiculous interaction I've seen in a long time. Okay, I guess he really hates miners. Just like all of you guys that went to Supercell's headquarters and wrote Nerf Miner in the snow in front of their, lawn or something. This is Inferno Tower. It's right there with you. It hates miners, apparently. Okay, so I can go for the Valkyrie on the right-hand side, or I can go and kite the Inferno Dragon with it. I think it's better and more optimal for me to kite the Inferno Dragon to the other side, so then we can use our tower as a resource and minimize the amount of value that he gets from that dragon. Obviously don't want that thing to stay alive. If it does, I'm a little bit sad. Good thing it falls. Ooh, if I freeze with the Valkyrie and then I go for a graveyard afterward, isn't this a little bit backwards? But it will work. It's gonna work. It's going to put in the work. Let's go, baby. The most scuffed graveyard you've ever seen. Our opponent didn't have a counter because he went for the barbarian. So I was like, gotta use this. Gotta use this to our advantage. If I can keep the Valkyrie alive a little bit longer, we'll get more damage. I love the creative thought process that you can just spontaneously spring at your opponent with this deck. The fact that you can go in for the Valkyrie plus freeze, or can just turn your cannon cart Valkyrie as a win condition. It's a nice thought to see. So I'm gonna go in for the cannon cart at the river. He's probably gonna go for barbarians. We'll have to wait and see. Skeleton army. I thought that he didn't have that in cycle. My B. All inferno tower here. If he goes mega minion on top of our electro wizard, that could be problematic. But I don't think it's gonna be a problem for a bit. Oh, he's gonna. You went for lightning, expecting the inferno tower and the electro wizard to be dropped as one. That's why you got to be patient out here, guys. We're vibing on a different level. Also, he doesn't have anything for this besides skeleton army, so he's screwed. He is so screwed. Yo, let's go. Look at that. 22 seconds remaining. I'm not going to spend any extra elixir because I believe in the heart of the cards, guys. I know that I'm able to take the tower whenever I want at this point. In fact, I can go for an inferno tower pretty early on and then Valkyrie plus freeze and guarantee that I shut this down. Because if he doesn't kill the inferno tower, I hate to break it to him, the miner is not going to break down my defenses. It's not going to give him enough damage. Inferno tower should be able to melt everything here. I can go for guards to just clean up the miner to guarantee it. And then the Electro Wizard takes the tower because he went for a lightning on offense. GG, well played, and peace out. It was a pleasure playing against you and stealing all your trophies. The last deck of the day isn't as strong as the other two, but it is 10 times more annoying. If you want over-leveled players to rage quit, this is going to be the deck for you. You can always get juicy positive interactions with your firecracker, especially because over-leveled players are pretty bad. They don't know how to defend the firecracker or finish it off, or they'll keep spamming cards into it. So if you keep it alive for a minute, you're likely going to get 20 plus worth of elixir of value, and you can cycle hog riders in front of it, go for earthquakes to finish off games. But the main thing is, you keep your firecrackers alive, you'll win. Let's go jump right into a game and assert dominance. Here we go. We are ready to rock John's world and show you guys the power of the firecracker. The synergy of the fire spirit and the firecracker, they gotta give us some extra fiery sauce out here. We need that delicious damage. I can go and kite that bandit to the other side with a hog rider and completely counter it. If you guys don't know, you will know soon. So this is a beautiful sight to see. If you guys haven't done this before, I highly encourage you to do it. I'm going to log and I'm going to go in for skeletons. I think that the Valkyrie will be able to kill the Electro Wizard too. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That start was amazing. I might be able to even fire. Run for your life. Yes. That splash damage out here. You know, I'm just kind of in that frame of mind. I've played so many Archer Queens where I'm like, okay, how can I kill something invisible? Splash damage is always the move. You've got Firecracker, you've got Valkyrie, and you've got Fire Spirit. So if you're playing against Archer Queen decks, this deck also works really well if you can scale up to, you know, the highest ladder where you're always playing against Archer Queen. Playing against P.E.K.K.A. though, usually in this type of matchup, you're going to be trying to spam through with like Hog Riders, not really going to break through in doubles, so you'll have to rely on Earthquake and Firecracker cycle to win those games. I'm going to go in for a Valkyrie here so we don't take any damage. Making sure that I hit that placement is extremely important. I'm going to Skeletons with the Tesla so then he can't zap it. I dropped the Skeleton slightly after we dropped the Tesla, so he's like, oh, he's just going to Tesla and I'm going to get the bandit connection. Then it doesn't happen. He's like, wait, what? That's illegal, man. I think that the Tesla doesn't kill that, so that's really unfortunate. But I can Firecracker here, kill the Royal Ghost, and then have our journey in the right-hand side. Let's go, baby. I believe he's going to ban it. That's what I would expect. Or Electro Wizard. Which one are you going to do? Bandit or Electro? He tried to activate King Tower. Oh, that is Omega Troll. If you drop your Valkyrie fast enough, I think that you're able to completely counter this. I don't know if I dropped it quick enough. Did not. That's a bit unfortunate. I think Earthquake plus Log still might kill. We'll have to wait and see. Please don't troll me. No. No, 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 no. So I guess Earthquake against Magic Archer. That's one of those interactions that you guys do not want to do. If it is at fully max level, your Earthquake will always kill the Magic Archer. But if it isn't, you're going to be trolling yourself and you're going to feel like an idiot. That is a life lesson for everyone that just witnessed it. It is what it is. You know, we bounce onward and upwards. I can go in for 2 logs, and that kills a Magic Archer. If you guys haven't done that before, that is pretty fun. I'm going to Valkyrie. I'll go in for a log when he does the first one, I think. Oh, wow. Definitely going to log this. Let's go. And then I can go for a high Tesla and Skeletons here, so then the P.E.K.K.A. locks onto that. And he's not going to be able to get any chip damage because the Tesla is in a pretty peculiar position. Oh, man, he's going to try to, like, do some jukes and jives on me, right? That's what he's about. He might go in for an Electro Wizard here and then try to activate King Tower. Yeah, he does. I think we want to go in for a Firecracker Hog Rider and log the P.E.K.K.A. so we can guarantee at least 1 hit. If we can get one hit, then I'm vibing with it. We don't get anything there. That's so unfortunate. But the firecracker pops off. Okay. All right, I'm here for it, guys. I'm here for the journey. We're going to Valkyrie here. We're going to go for skeletons. If you go for a lightning, you're not able to hit that. Oh, baby. I'm going to hog rider because he'll probably magic archer or something. I don't know. I don't know if we can get a hit here. If we can get a hit with the hog rider, then I'm vibing on a different level, my dudes. Yes, sir. That's not enough for him to win. So I'm going to go in for a fire spirit. I'm going to go for the Valkyrie. And then I'm going to go for skeletons because I think he's going to magic archer. Ooh, no. Didn't do it. I'm going to earthquake twice. I think I earthquake log twice and I win. That's what I'm going for. The spell cycle. Even with underleveled cards, it can still work, guys. Believe in the magic. Believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi boy. So we're going to earthquake here. And I think we got this if we can just log in time. Oh, no. Fire spirit, come on now. No! So you can't win every single game. Oh, it was really close. If that bandit didn't dash, we would have walked away with a win. Very, very close stuff. And you know what? We'll bounce on the next one. This guy's going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. right out of the jump. So I'm going to hog right on the other side. Maybe he'll go for an Electro Wizard or E-Barbs or something. We'll have to wait and see. Simple. Dark Prince taking 3 hits from the hog rider almost. That's crazy. That was a really, really good value. So I'm going to skeletons and use a Tesla because I think we're able to distract the Dark Prince enough to finish it off. I don't know if the Tesla's going to take a hit. Hopefully it doesn't. It barely does. Okay. So the plan right now is to go for the Valkyrie, pull back the P.E.K.K.A. and finish off all the skeletons along with the witch here. And then I can firecracker in the other side because it's going to be able to kill the witch and pull the P.E.K.K.A. And then I might be able to finish off the hog rider too with the firecracker. Firecracker gives you the ultimate utility. She jukes and she jives and she gives you the value on defense every time. He's going to try to activate King Tower and I think he will, but at the same time, the firecracker is able to give us some splash damage onto the bandit, so I'll take that. I can skeletons here, deny the bandit's damage unless he goes in for a preemptive zap, which I don't think he does it. I was writing this man off as not being able to do that, but he's got the moves. He's moving like the firecracker. He's living and learning. I guess his name is True Skill, so he has to show it off. Otherwise, he'd be lying to us. I'll hit him up with the Valkyrie in the back. Maybe he goes in for a P.E.K.K.A. again. With the King Tower activated, he's got a pretty good situation vibing with himself, but I know that I can win the game with an Earthquake Cycle if it ever gets dicey in double elixir. If you can't break through a P.E.K.K.A., Electro Wizard, or a building, you use Earthquake Cycle and you collect a free win. I'm going to log here because I want to keep the Firecracker alive, as you guys already know. If that's possible, we will do it every single time. I'm going to Fire Spirit and then Skeletons to keep the Firecracker alive even longer, and then it's going to get chip damage as the time goes on. It's better for me to keep the Firecracker getting damage instead of, Earthquaking out the Musketeer or whatever ranged unit he has, because I'm actually able to get Pierce value, where that, the Earthquake just does the finite amount of damage that it would have done out anyway. Yo, you're spamming so aggressively into a Valkyrie. What is wrong with you, man? I love this. There's going to be so many people on ladder that play this way that will just overcommit and just continue to spam regardless of the situation. I'm going to Hog Rider to go and kite the Dark Prince to the other side. You guys might not have done this before, but it feels phenomenal to make that happen. Also, he's not going to be able to get enough with the Electro Wizard here because I've got Firecracker and Fire Spirit, so not too shabby, not too bad for me. Might be able to get Skeletons down and then a Log. I really want to finish off that and then get a Valkyrie down so then the Firecracker doesn't die. Yo, look at that. The Firecracker popping off again. Permanent 4th of July fireworks. She's not even getting targeted by the Witch. How is the Witch that bad? The range is dismal there. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. All right, we can go in for Skeletons and then go in for another Valkyrie because we want to keep the Firecracker alive even longer. You see, this is the reaction that you get from your opponent. You just annoy them to no end. They think that they can kill the Firecracker, and you're like, how about, maybe tomorrow? It's like the ultimate procrastination, but the procrastination that, you kind of like. Firecracker putting off dying until she's 120, man. All right, so I can go for another Firecracker here. It's going to be the age-old story of this man spamming something at the river. Oh, no, he didn't. Wow, it's the first time for everything, I guess. Is the Firecracker going to chip onto the P.E.K.K.A.? I could go other side. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to Tesla in defense, and then I can go in for an Earthquake and then spam some other stuff afterward. Obviously, the Bandit would dash onto the Tesla, so I can't have that happen. He's going to go for a Zap, expecting to get value from that. It didn't happen for him either. I can Valkyrie on top of the Musketeer, pull back the P.E.K.K.A. afterward. It looks like the Hog Rider will lock onto my tower, but won't do too much damage. With the Valkyrie tanking, he has to go in for a P.E.K.K.A. right now, and that's just not possible. He doesn't have Elixir. This is horrible for him. He's going to lose the game because he just didn't have Elixir. He had to go in for the Witch for whatever reason. He didn't want to go for the P.E.K.K.A. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. This deck has got some of the most annoying defense in the entire game and hilarious offense. If your opponent doesn't have elixir, they're going to have to deal with the firecracker at the river, the earthquake on the tower, and the hog rider rushing through all at the same time. It's impossible to stop. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an awesome rest of your day.